Hello everyone, we're back with some more fake Grand Order. Before you complain that I'm AP wasting, I just finished the last video. I can't help it. It's 0 AP, or 5 AP. So yeah, we're here with some more. Oh yeah, Demi has one of them. And Mel Airless is level 80 now. Just level 90 at the start. Could be another Tamed-mamo cat boss fight. But like with other guys. So I'm gonna bring Tamed-mamo, this setup. And where... Oh, I forgot to look up what Capelia means. But I can't look it up on my PC because I'm using display capture. I can't do it on my phone because I'm doing display capture. Well, mirroring, rather. We're almost to this area's final zone. The one assigned to the Sentinel. Do you really plan on having that servant join us? Killing her would be a lot less trouble. Agreed. Oh, hey. What's up? You can't depend on someone to be reliable. You can't call them a true ally. In my opinion, allies who don't work well with others or who don't know how to read social cues are a lot more trouble than tough opponents. Calling the kettle black much? So why did you come along this time? I heard you'd be going up against the Sentinel. I've been wanting to see how strong they are for myself. Be that as it may, the more options at our disposal, the better. I myself would be hard-pressed to fend off a Kadir of enemy archers on my own. On a different note, my lady, would you mind telling us exactly what a Sentinel is? Thank you! I was under the impression that every Sentinel is an alter ego and vice versa. It's true that we alter egos were originally salvaged in order to be made into Sentinels, but a Sentinel doesn't have to be an alter ego. BB can turn anyone she likes into one. It's more of a de facto class, really. All she needs is a spirit origin that can handle a KP. Karma-phage. So the phage part refers to bacteriophage, a virus. I hope I said that right. Never would have guessed that kind of power was like an infectious disease. Suits your alter egos well. Oh, it's starting to rain outside. If that picks up, I'll have to cut it. What do you mean by that? What do you know about us anyway? Your avatar's that BB made out of her emotions, right? Basically, you're a patchwork of spirit origins made from multiple servants. Multiple goddess essences. Like, Mount Airless has Medusa in her, right? No, she has Artemis? Violet has Medusa, I think. So Mount Airless has Artemis, two others, I don't remember. Inhuman murder dolls, whose very existence cheats the system. What, no comeback? I thought the patchwork remark would have offended your sense of aesthetics. Not at all. I'm impressed by how well you understand us. Oh yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. Sorry guys, I'll be back probably tomorrow since, the rain's loud. If it stops relatively soon, I can do another one, but oh well. Oh, but we're in the middle of a cut. I guess we'll, oh yeah, I can just end the battle, duh. So I'll just get back to this mark next time. Hey guys, we're back. It's the next day. Yep. I think we already read that line. I think this is the line we're on. Love and hate, pleasure, innocence, yearning, benevolence. So we're talking about what Sentinels are. I'm reminding myself, since you guys already know, of course. 5 emotions? What do you mean war? Oh, super cool main character came in and gave us a cool speech, so we're okay now. Everything this smug archer said is in the past now. We've grown and evolved since then. We used to hate being so beholden to our emotions, but not anymore. We've learned to face them head on. Even the ones that didn't show up. We may not be able to become human, but we're trying to understand how they feel. And we're happy remaining as alter egos. As long as there's even one human out there who accepts us as we are, we don't mind being monsters. Well, isn't that a lovely story? Did you ever find such a fool? Of course, they're everywhere. Humans turn out to be much more accepting than we thought. I'm glad to hear that. A human once told me, no doll could cry when she was having fun, or smile even though she was sad. So if you can do that, that means you're well and truly alive. I wonder if that was Hakunon or someone else. Oh. I'm picking up some serious feels around here. I mean, it makes sense that the tension would escalate and was clearly a boss stage, but my keen feline nose smells some drama going on around here without me. Let me guess, Master. You're thinking bad things. Like how you don't need any more servants. Or how having Or having more around would just be a big pain, so you might as well just defeat this lost kitty and be done with it. Am I right? Don't worry, we're here to defeat you. Okay, I get the context now. Can't say I'm happy about it, see? Tail's not wagging. Are you a dog? Okay, let's get to fighting. BB may be pure evil, but she still took me in and fed me. The head of the fish went to cut the grass. The obligation in this society went to wash clothes. The dog, the monkey, and the pheasant can... I don't get this. I assume it's... What are dog, monkey, and pheasant from? Is that from... Yeah... It's not Journey to the West, but... The Journey to the West event made a reference to it, right? I don't know. Can all go straight to heck, pardon my French. Yep, no doubt about it. Felines are a primate's best friend. Sentinel cat, launching... I'll tell you this right now, Saber and Archer. You're gonna have a rough time of it here on SE.RA.PH if you can't figure out how to read this room. Oh, we have to look at the background stage to know how to defeat her, of course. That makes sense. So I actually brought Raiko. I think last time I brought Tamed-mamo because it's like, oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be a boss fight. But this time I was like, no, it's not gonna be a boss fight. Why would it be a boss fight? It's a boss fight. Hi. Sweet. Thanks, BB. Yeah, so yesterday I didn't really play much on the English server. I went hard on the Japanese server. I went from having like 18 missions done to being caught up with the raid event. And now I have like 70, I think. So now I can focus on this a bit more. Maybe I'll just do this all day like I did the Japanese server all day. Although I kind of want to farm Barbados more. I haven't used any apples on him yet, just my natural AP. So I've done it like 5 times. On the Japanese server right now, there's a raid event going on. It's part of an event. But it's at the very end of the event, so if you haven't caught up, you can't do it. So, OBS isn't showing me audio showing up on the bar. Should I, like, turn this up a little? Here, I turned it up just a little. Just a bunch of Robin Hoods. Is this what happened to him after BB teleported him down the pit? I think it was a trapdoor, right? Alright, go. Okay, use the defense up. And the heal. Then we can do that with Vlad, and there should only be one left. Oh, why are they Lancers? I just noticed that. I use Berserkers, I don't care about classes. Except Foreigner. Which is coming out, well, 7 months. But Salem was December, wasn't it? Maybe late November, I forget. It was really late into the year. No, it would have been December because I think Shimoza was October. I remember being like, oh yeah, that's an October event, definitely. Well, singularity. Don't ask why. It's just 100% that's October. Could be September. But yeah, the current Japanese event is the Case Files event. So, like, Gray is the welfare. She's okay. I read the first Case File novel. And apparently the second one got translated. So I'll have to read that sometime. Pretty sure it's on Beast Slayer. Which, if you're not familiar with, it's like a Type Moon forum. You should go check it out. It's been around forever. What you have? Enemy's crit stars decrease at the end of a turn and apply evade 1 time and tremendous HP recovery. Though usually when there's HP recovery, it's a fake boss. But she doesn't have too much health, is the thing. Okay, Reiko's going to die, so go ahead and get a triple buster off on her. Maybe we'll get a crit if we're lucky. And so other than that, what did I do yesterday? Started reading a new light novel. Once I read a light novel, I start reading a lot of light novels. I need to get into VNs again. Like, because aside from when I read them, like on camera, I don't really read a lot of visual novels lately. Like, I need to finish DC still. I stopped on the final round probably a year ago now to read. Yeah, it was when Little Busters came out. And I finished Little Busters finally. That was like half a year ago. But I did finish it. Save waivers for next turn so we can get the triple off. But yeah, the HP recovery isn't anything to worry about. The dodge thing is annoying though. And there's a couple other ones. Like I have a Symphonic Rain. I've been wanting to read that. It's a bit more of a typical visual novel, I guess. And I think it's like a classic one, right? Because I remember when I first watched Clannad, I was like, man, I want to read visual novels like Clannad. Which, at that time, I think the only visual novel I had read was Ace Attorney, if you count that as a visual novel. But for some reason, I always liked the genre, even though I hardly touched it. And I saw someone recommend Symphonic Rain. I was like, oh, cool. I will never get that because I don't know how to get visual novels that aren't officially released. Because I was like 9 years old. I was not 9 years old. That's an exaggeration. I was like an early teen, though. 13, 14, probably. That's my guess, anyway. And yeah, what happened? I bought a physical copy of Clannad. I was like, okay, I'm going to install the patch and be a good boy who buys video games and doesn't illegally download them if they aren't officially released. And it turns out the version I bought didn't have the option for the patch. So that sucked. Like, can you just see? Yo! You saw the maid's hand. Was that there the whole time? Because like I fixed it. I have to move the window every time to be in the right spot for OBS because I use display capture. That was weird. Not really a big issue though. Oh. Let's do that. The defense up is annoying. And how much does she heal? I haven't been looking. It's probably like 10k, maybe, at most. She didn't heal? Okay. Gonna use his taunt, I guess. Get a bunch of stars. So does she drain all of our stars or just a set amount? I haven't been paying attention, like if it gives a number or not. But she's dropping below 100k now. Okay. I need to finish her off before she gets her normal Phantasm off. That'd be nice. You want to use that? Why not? Okay. Do the quick drain because maybe I'll get more damage off because of the dodge. I don't actually know. Someone could do the math on that. And I don't know how it turned out. Because starting with a quick card will make it do less damage overall, but also like quick cards just do less damage, so who knows. And a guaranteed crit. Will this finish her off? We still have a 1 backline or 2 backline servants left. I don't know. But I think we're all dead here. Yep, okay. Who's left? Anger Manu, that it? Oh, that HP up is annoying now. Just him, okay. Might as well use the quick up. Every time I use it, I just remember the Camelot fight. The perfect dead. If you didn't watch my Camelot series, during the final fight versus Yango Minion, I was left with just Anger-mamo up, and his quick buff expired as, like, he died as he killed Itoria Lancer. Meaning, I beat the boss, but I still lost because all my servants died. And it was just the perfect end for Anger-mamo. Like, that is what he's capable of. Dying. So the HP regen from her normal phantasm is making it so we don't do enough damage to really do anything. Well, although with the quick up getting stronger and stronger every turn, we'll be doing more. Oh, okay, now it's gone now. She should be dead next turn, hopefully, or it will be dying. I haven't been counting, but this is turn like 3, 4 maybe. Oh, well, we're gonna be dying either way. But yeah, she's dead now. Proud of you, my little angry man. Okay, phase 2 starts. No, that'd be bad. Yeah, so I hope you hear desktop audio. There's a problem with my mic earlier. I had to plug it back in. So if the audio's not working this video, sorry, I'll get it fixed next time. Like it, whenever there's like an especially loud sound, it'll go up. So it's working at least somewhat. Anyway, yo, nice damage. Don't worry, I'm finally back to my old cell. Tamed-mamo cat's dead. Tamed-mamo cat, you shot her? Why? I mean, we just fought her. Huh? Why are you so shocked? Why wouldn't I kill an enemy servant? In fact, here in SE.RA.PH, is it SE.RA.PH or SE.RA.PH? I think it's supposed to be SE.RA.PH, but I like SE.RA.PH more. Every servant besides me is going to be an enemy by the end. Didn't BB explain that? She was referring to servants who were lured here by her sweet talk. But Tamed-mamo cat is a member of Chaldea. She's not so yash as to... My apologies. Regardless of the circumstances, the fact remains that she's now on BB's side. No, I'm not. It's just that I was never going to woof it through SE.RA.PH all on my own, even though when it comes to survival, I'm a top cat and she could counter her dog. I chose to go along with BB so that she'd help me majorly power up by giving me a KP. After that, I was just waiting for a chance to rejoin you. I never thought my own ally would end up shooting me. Don't you know that cat curses are permanent? Huh? You're alive? Man, I can't believe Tamed-mamo cat died. It's just so unfortunate. Oh, here's the joke. Oh, that hurt like heck, but wasn't fatal. Pardon my French. Why you do this, Edge-mia? You know, Edge-mia as an edgy Emia. You don't have to explain that one. Idiot! Yeah, we've been all avoiding that subject and she came right out and said it. I guess it gets the general flavor of the joke across. Still, it's about time someone did. Honestly, I've been wanting to say something myself. Huh. Trust me, I wasn't trying to be merciful. I know my way around magical circuits, and I saw your spirit origin was fuzzy in parts. Actually, now that I think about it, like if they aren't going to do the Demia joke, that's probably the best thing they could have done. It's not as catchy, but... Those parts happen to look like another symptom I know about, so I assume that they were your karmaphage and took my shot, that's all. True, I know, but it was a matter of life and death. And don't thank me, it's irritating. Oh, you're so hard-boiled, Edge-mia. You get some cat bond points. I said shut it. You're so used to flapping your lips, you don't know how to turn them off anymore. Hey, don't be like that, Edge-mia. It doesn't roll off the tongue, though. Anyway, sorry for all the trouble, Master. Thanks to you, I'm 100% BB free, so now I can help you out again. Welcome home, cat. So we're just gonna ignore the fact that these are not the 3 we left Chaldea with? Like, you could argue that Emiya and Tamed-mamo just get transformed, because Tamed-mamo cat is just one of Tamed-mamo's tails, right? And, you know, Emiya Alter is just Emiya, but edgier. Well, technically the alternate universe Kiara, but yeah, it doesn't matter. But Gawain and Nero are not related in the slightest. Anyway, as they say, all's well that ends well. I believe that this concludes our exploration of this area. Why don't we return to the church now and let Lady Cat heal up? I'll let you a considerate saber. Let's go. You can fill me in on everything I missed on the way. Is that the end? Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, we got a bunch of neutral servant kills because they're Robin Hoods. So, we're at 20 minutes. If this is 0 AP, I'll do it. Gate key. Oh. Oh, it's 0 AP. Okay. Let's go and do the missions. Yeah, we got one. I assume all the other ones were weeklies. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do this too. Most of these have been pretty shorter than the average like story chapter. So, oh, I guess it's because they're kind of split into acts like this and fragments, you know. Oh, we have enough quartz for y'all! Is everyone ready? We're gonna not get Kiara probably. I'll take Edgemia though. Hey guys, phone crashed when I was rolling, and now the audio seems to be working better, if not just working. So I mean that helped. Thank you, phone crash. Anyway, gold. No. I mean, could be worse. I could roll my 600,000 friend points, but I can't be bothered. Wait, do we have? We got the tickets, right? Yeah, okay. Probably gonna use those the gold XP in the shop to get BB leveled up whenever I get her. Okay. I still haven't looked up what Capelia means. Just a guess, I'm gonna assume it's like a ballet term, maybe? It's just an assumption, of course. Oh yeah, you're all back. I'm so glad to see you. So what's Maple's role in the narrative here? Is she just Survivor Girl? Or maybe like she's evil and was planted by BB? Or maybe she's gonna sacrifice herself in the end to save us all? Or maybe she's a lewd nun in disguise? Because, I mean, I don't have to hide that Kiara shows up, right? Like, the only thing I know about the SE.RA.PH event, is Kiara and her like role in it, and like how she became what she did. We'll get to that eventually. Anyway, nothing noteworthy has happened around here. I see you have found another servant though. Hey there, Tamed-mamo cat. You look good enough to eat. Anyway, just a teensy bit mortally wounded here thanks to Edgemia mercilessly shooting me after our battle was already over, so I'm just gonna take a cat nap on one of these nice benches. Gonna get the complicated stuff out of the way while I curl up? Lady Cat makes a good point. Now's the time for us to plan our next move. We can rest afterward. We've explored every area to which we have access, but there's no route that leads to the central command room, the chest area. Should we continue with our expedition, or should we consider finding a way to escape from SE.RA.PH? What do you think, Horsey? Did we really explore everywhere? I'm impressed you noticed that, Horsey. Remarkably observant. I was just thinking the same thing. If SE.RA.PH is modeled after a woman's body, you have reached the inevitable conclusion. Lady Mabel, allow me to ask you something. So far, we've entered the front gate, the cable area, the dock, the robotics control area, and the separator area. Maybe twisted, but SE.RA.PH is based on seraphics. Were there facilities in seraphics besides those I mentioned? Well, the soil survey room, the resource compression and drying area, and the dump, I guess? You know, that's a good question. Feels like there should be more facilities here. I thought that might be the case. You have my thanks. Well, Earless, I believe it's time for you to come clean with us. You know about these other areas, don't you? True, I guess we're not gonna find anything new just by searching the front side. So it's time to tell you about the other side. Front side? Other side? SE.RA.PH is a two-layer structure. I don't mean like a two-story building. I mean that it is a front side and a rear side. I was originally a rear side sentinel, but BB ended up scrapping me after I disobeyed her. Scrapped, eh? Why would you do such a thing? Made it quite clear that you're no friend of humanity. No, but I'm even less of a friend of BB. If it works for her, I could never be the one on top, right? So I decided I was going to work towards getting everything I wanted for myself. And if you're all trying to stop BB as well, it only makes sense for us to cooperate, right? A rear side, huh? No wonder I haven't seen any other servants around here. But how do we get there? I didn't see any route that looked like it would lead there. It's because humans and servants can't cross the border between the two sides. Only we sentinels can. If we want to get there, well, the only way would be to have SE.RA.PH itself turn over. So how do we do that? That you'll have to figure out for yourselves. I haven't the foggiest. Huh? I guess we'll just have to put our faith in my 27th secret technique. You have 27 secret techniques, cat? This cat is always listening. Tell me, why do you think the mochi you have on New Year's Day is so yummy? It's because baking it underneath also bakes it on the top. If it won't turn over on its own, you can use your paw instead. Attack the weakest part. Fortune comes to merry homes. Turn the link and the link turns you. I get it now, thanks. I didn't understand a word of that. Now I see. I'm chagrined. Rarely have I heard such beautiful lyrics. You must have been a great poet. Are you in fact a manifestation of Murasaki Shikibu, perchance? Who ended up becoming a servant 2 years later, give or take. It's always cool whenever fate references someone and then way later they become a servant. Even though, like, Murasaki's a pretty well-known name. Like, admittedly, I didn't know her name before Fate, but I knew what she did. Like, I'm familiar with the tale of Genji. But, yeah. Close but no cigar. You'll have to try and guess my real name again later, Sir Triss. Okay, I think I know what I need to do now. So that's so. Very well then, I shall leave the matter of reaching the rare side to you, Horsey. Still, our ultimate goal is the central commandium. Will getting to the rear help us in that regard? It will, yes. Once you get to the rear side, you just head to the same coordinates as the commandium. Then all you have to do is flip the body back over and you'll be on the chest. That way you can get there without going through the route that Lip destroyed. That said, Passion Lip herself is there, which means we will have to fight her. That is a difficult proposition. That alter ego is effectively invincible. And unlike Meltrellis, we cannot reason with her. Even if we all work together, our chances seem slim. I want to protect that Meltrellis looking in surprised face. Isn't it kind of ridiculous to even think about trying to reason with alter egos? I mean, the ones with the claws and the one with us are both completely inhuman monsters, right? Stop spreading discord. Honestly, just being near one scares me. It's like being around a bomb that could go off at any time, you know? I agree with you, but Horsey isn't afraid of them at all. Why is that? I can at least partly understand with Meltrellis, but Passion Lip is nothing but a monster. Well, come on. Wait. You don't think Mabel's BB, do you? This is just a guess. But basically this whole time Mabel's been like, yo, I hate alter egos. Don't you guys hate alter egos too? Let's kill Meltrellis. Or, you know, that's paraphrasing, but... And who hates Meltrellis? BB. And like Mabel just ran kind of like right past Passion Lip, right? I'm assuming Passion Lip is under BB's control. That is a guess though. We haven't gotten confirmation for that, right? We know someone's controlling her, and I think we're meant to assume it's BB, but that's not for certain. Like, there's two other parties really, Suzuka and Kiara. And we don't even know if Kiara is in SE.RA.PH at this point, really. Like, maybe she's just, you know, fooling around. But I think it's safe to say she's here somewhere, but anyway. Why is that? I can at least partly understand it with Meltrellis, but Passion Lip is nothing but a monster. She seemed like she was in a lot of pain. Are you serious? Did I really just hear you say that? Come on, Emiya. Remember the good old days. We're gonna save everyone. You're an idiot, you know that? I've heard of being soft-hearted, but you're something else. Still, if you're looking for some insight or a bit of advice, the restraints are what's controlling Passion Lip. If you can break their hold on her, I'm positive she'll help you out in return. She's not like me. She's a good, honest girl. The sort who will spend the rest of her life paying back someone foolish enough to save her. How can you be so sure? Just look around. We're talking with two servants who joined us after we thrashed them. How's that not enough to convince you? That proves nothing. There's no comparison to be made between Chaldea servants and SE.RA.PH servants. I'll come along to the rear side with you, but I'm not gonna bother fighting Passion Lip. Okay, Edgemia. Boy, Edgemia is so mistrustful, I don't know why. After all, Sir Triss is completely trustworthy. Right, Sir Triss? Indeed, I'd like to think so. At any rate, now that we've decided our next course of action, I suggest we all rest up. Okay, that makes me not trust Tristan. Good idea. Finally, a break. Wait, whose idea was it to stay with Mabel? For Tristan to stay with Mabel? I'm onto something. And if I may, Horsey, allow me to pay my respects to you once again. How come? Oh, if you didn't notice anything, then no matter. It's just that you helped me remember that my own training is far from complete. Now, I suggest that we begin by freeing Passion Lip, and find out what she has to say. Okay, no. I'm sorry I haven't been of any help. If anything, I've just been keeping things from you. I know you said I could just work on taking back a bit at a time. But honestly, I don't know if I can. I may be an alter ego, but I was also scrapped. There's no way I'd be able to take on 128 servants all by myself. Just look at how much it took out of me to only beat one. It's hopeless. Huh? I don't have enough faith in my specs, you say? No, let's not. Who is she talking to? Is she talking to us, or is she talking to someone else? I'm worried I might not be able to protect you, and I might fail to live up to your expectations. I want you to like me, and my performance in battle is all I have to offer you. Why, that's not true. It's more like the perfect alter ego than anything else. I know my hands aren't very sensitive, so I'm not the best at delicate operations. But my other stats are the best out of all the alter egos. I'm sure that if I regain my full power, only if I go back to being who I used to be, we won't be helping each other out like this anymore. I don't know who I am right now. Do I want to go back to who I was, or do I want to stay like this? Still, SE.RA.PH isn't going to wait around. I need to help you get out of here as soon as possible. And to do that, we need to defeat more servants, and use their resources to return me to my old self. Once I defeat every servant here, I'll defeat BB and take control of SE.RA.PH myself. Will you please stay with me until the end, Master? Plot twist, she's talking to Hakunon. So, they're all sleeping now. I don't get them at all. It's hard to believe a bunch of pacifists like them managed to survive this long. You shouldn't be doing things like exploring SE.RA.PH or trying to solve the mystery of what happened to SE.RA.PH unless you've got time and energy to spare. Compared to that, BB's proposal couldn't be more attractive. Fits perfectly with my own desires. The moon cell is an unlimited holy grail. Here in the Spiritron world, it can even be used to falsify the past. We'll never get a chance like this again. Even most heroic spirits can't resist that kind of temptation. I am, of course, no exception. You can believe people are innately good all you want, but you're only fooling yourself if you think everyone is acting purely out of the goodness of their hearts. Okay, is the end. You mean my quartz? Yeah. Okay. Quest clear, get reward. Ooh. Yeah, now it's like 30 minutes long. Tickle hand has been added to the event item exchange. I'm assuming that's what we need. Yep. Yeah, so we need 400. We have none. Okay. So that's what I'll be working on. Hopefully I can get that by tomorrow so I can finish Act 2. Right? That's the last run of Act 2, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure it's 5 out of 5. And then we'll be on to Act 3. Hey, it's actually looking feasible that we complete this. How about that? Although I need to get working on missions. Although really, like, once you get to the end, a lot of them just end up getting completed. But still, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.